She is All Mother's blessing made flesh. She will destroy the corruption that still
Aloy,
spreads through the world.
how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's
Close enough.
really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me, said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of
Go
course
for it.
I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
And Rost crossed the border.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance, A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious. In agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West.
Forbidden West.
The last he killed nearly got the best of him.
Title drop for next game.
Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him. Leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a death seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice.
Yeah, but hindsight is always
I'm
20/20.
quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
She walks among us, anointed by All-Mother herself.
Oh. Massive like spike on moving then. Don't move.
She came out of the mountain, and she was changed.
First comes cold, then the snowfall.
Yes, we can go back into it with you at some point. Don't think there was a power cell there. Still missing a power cell somewhere. Might be wherever we're heading now. It's freaking miles away too. Why is there no campfires this side of the map? closest one's there. There is, we just haven't seen them, perhaps. Yeah, closest one is here, I think. No, we definitely found some around here, surely. Yeah. Just never really went to this area. Wait, it's the only way you get from here to there. I guess we skirted down this way. Oh well. Sure. I hope the power cell armor is actually good after getting it. But it seems kind of frustrating that you like don't get it till the end of the game. Huntress is active. It's not. Why isn't it not giving me a waypoint? Can't actually get to it. Our stride is over there. But how far away are they? It's probably worth it to head back like 100 meters. Get strided to then go the other way. Get shanked.
Up and go!
Why did they lose their armor? Can you not run? Yeah, I wish you could, like, get Glinthawks or Stormbirds or something. Probably Glinthawks, Stormbirds are very big. Sorry, Mr. Tallneck, but you are very much in the way. I feel like there should just be more mounts. I can't get out of there. Yeah, probably next game I'll have more mounts. But because there isn't like that many mounts and they're quite rare unless you have the core mount thing. That's why I fast travel everywhere. Like, if they had a better option, I would.
Keep quiet now.
Side quest out this way. Beeline that way now. Getting quite close. It annoys me that you can't ride full speed off the path. You're annoying me now. I'm just gonna walk. And also that was a broadhead, not a stride. I am aware, but Phantom Winds. Well, that tree was like moving then, like it had arms. It was moving. makes more sense. But we had to like wrap around somewhere. But no, we climbing, boys. We climbing.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
If they're not corrupted, they should be easier. In theory. Because corrupted just adds like this stupid modifier where they have like extra health and extra damage for no reason. Like it's still the same machine. It shouldn't be that much tougher. It was things like stalker, sensor things, traps. Seem to be. I don't really see a good way through them. They also set off these weird ass lens flares.
Stocking up.
Hey, level 40. What are you? I don't notice you. Hey, oh, are you just a stalker without your stealth off? Am I getting hit by now? Oh my god, just learn to aim. Jesus Christ. Really? Really? Oh my god, where did you come from? Yeah, they're just stalkers without stealth. I never really paid attention to what they look like. I hate how, like, damage just seems to scale ridiculously. You just take so much damage all the time. Ah, shift tab. Such a stupid fucking thing. I also feel like resting at campfire should heal you to 100% HP as well, but oh. It's like where we went to do the proving. Some godforsaken mountain somewhere.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
There's a lot of stuff around. Like, they say they're hostile, but like, they're not hostile at the same time. Is this just gonna be like a, you need to defeat one of every enemy you've ever faced? to get to the next area. You have to go. Yeah, I get that, but like,
Quick way down.
I don't know if I'm stealthy enough to get past them. Do I need to cross this river? Yeah, look at that nice texturing. Levels aren't actually too bad in this. You get some games and it's like, you get to a point and then you just never level up. But so far it seems it's pretty normal. Guess we have to kill that one now.
Trouble. Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
So just run. Or kill it. Very big open area. But we are losing him. Eh. Debris. Just run, dude. Kills itself.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you're already there.
I've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
I don't understand. Did we meet Silence in person?
Path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with.
Since when
can't
were
remember.
machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Yeah, we did.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
I was just wondering whether he was like literally just inside the machine. Like he's something Gaia made for us, but I don't really understand his part in all of this yet. Anyway. Or perhaps I've just missed it.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized.